So, at the beginning, I'll start out with what the key means. It says, oh yeah, by the way, I made this map. So the key says GIFF equals gained independence from France. So yeah, France, gained independence from France. Gained independence from France 2 times? No, that's not what it means. It means that it gained independence from a country that gained independence from France. So then times 3 would be gained independence from a country that gained independence from a country that gained independence from France. I'm not going to explain what 7 is. It would be too much of a mouthful. So I won't do the obvious ones like the French colonies in Africa, or once I get to like Spain and the UK, I'm not gonna do any of their colonies because that would take way too long. I'll only do the ones that might seem surprising. Yeah, pretty much the only ones that might seem a little surprising. So, there's a lot of countries in Europe that gained independence from France because of Napoleon. Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Monaco, Andorra, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Poland. Yeah, there's all of them. But there's a few that weren't by Napoleon. Germany, Czechia. Yes, Germany and Czechia. Germany and Czechia. Oh yes, and the United Kingdom. It is in a lighter color than them, but it's but that's wrong. I'll explain it in a second. So Germany and Czechia are both by the same thing, Charlemagne's empire. Because when Charlemagne had all of this, it split. We know it split into West Francia, Middle Francia, and East Francia. But before it split into that, Bohemia split off of it before it split into 3. So there's Czechia, and then split into 3, and then there's West Francia, Middle Francia, and East Francia. West Francia becomes France, Middle Francia dissolves, and East Francia becomes Germany, later becoming the Holy Roman Empire. And then you know what happens next. It becomes Germany again. So yeah, and the United Kingdom is because when Normandy invaded England in 1066, Normandy was pretty much owned by France. So it's like if there's a part of a country that's still owned by that country, but it invades another thing, then this country is like getting stuff for free, pretty much. So yeah, France had England, and then England gained independence again. So then we have some more weird ones that you might not expect, like Turkey. How Turkey was created by France is kind of like, the way I say it might be a little disputed. A lot of people will not agree with me, but when I was making this map, I just tried to do everything I could to make everything made by France. So just know that before I do it. The Ottoman Empire gained independence from the Byzantine Empire, which was, it's not just Greece, but it was like a Greek empire. So there, and then the Byzantine Empire split off from the Roman Empire, which some people might say it's an early Italy. And then, as I said, Italy gained independence from Napoleon. So that's how Turkey got it. And then there's Romania, Bulgaria, and Yemen, and kind of Saudi Arabia, which I'll explain later, and Serbia, which all gained independence from the Ottoman Empire. And then you got Serbia and Yugoslavia, so then there's North Macedonia, Kosovo, Montenegro, Bosnia, and Slovenia. So, but then there's Croatia, which I made a darker color because Croatia gained independence from Germany in the year 900 AD. So I just tried to make everything as dark as I could. And then there is Iran, which is darker than I think some people would expect. It's because in World War II, the USSR and the UK split up Iran between themselves. And then in 1945, Iran gained independence, and it was just the British part. The Soviets still had control of it until 1946 when they gave it to Iran. So then Iran gained independence from the UK, and then Normandy. So then that's how they were created by France. And then there's Russia. How could Russia have been created by France? Well, a lot of people might not know this, but Russia was originally founded by Sweden. Yes, because the Varangians from Sweden came and they were going to go down to Constantinople to trade with the Byzantine Empire. So they went down the Dnieper, and a lot of people were going. But then there was this one guy that founded the Novgorod Republic, which later became the Kievan Rus, which later became Muscovy, and then the Russian Empire, and then the Soviet Union, and now Russia. So, and that also shows how Central Asia, the Caucasus, the Baltics, Finland, Belarus, Ukraine, and Moldova all were created by France because of the Soviet Union and the Russian Empire. So, also there's Japan. Japan was occupied by the United States after World War II until 1952. And then United States, United Kingdom, Normandy. So there's Japan, and that also settles it for Thailand, because after World War II, Thailand regained independence from Japan. So, but I think the biggest one here that would be the most surprising is China and Taiwan. And this also might be disputed just like Turkey. Well, Japan was pretty disputed too. So, Taiwan gained independence from the Qing Dynasty, of China, because Taiwan was the Republic of China. And then the Qing Dynasty of China changed into the Republic of China, and then the communists came from the north and defeated the Republic of China, so then they fled to Taiwan, and now we have Taiwan today. So then there's how Taiwan got independence from China. And then when the Mongol Empire was roaming around, that's a very bad drawing of the Mongol Empire. I'll just read you that. So when the Mongol Empire was there, they invaded China, destroying the Song dynasty. And then once the Mongols fell, China regained independence, being the Ming dynasty. So then China gained independence from Mongolia. And Mongolia was pretty much governed by the Soviet Union. So when the Cold War ended, Mongolia gained independence from Russia. Well, not when the Cold War ended, it was earlier than that. And then, as I talked about, Russia, Sweden. Oh yeah. Wait. I forgot to tell you how Sweden gained independence from France. It's because Sweden gained independence from the Kalmar Union in 1523. And then Denmark gained independence from Germany after World War II. And then Germany gained independence from France, from Charlemagne's empire. So there's how you have China and Taiwan. And the Central American countries are very light because there used to be a Central American Federation, which was a country that consisted of all of this. Not Panama or Belize, though, because Belize was British and Panama was Colombian. Grand Colombian. So then, but the Central American Federation didn't gain independence from Spain. They gained independence from the Mexican Empire. So once that happened, the Central American Federation broke into Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica. So that's why they're a lighter color. And then Saudi Arabia is darker because they signed a treaty with the United Kingdom making Nejd, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's what Saudi Arabia was before 1932, a protectorate of the United Kingdom from 1915 to 1927. So in 1927, they regained independence from the United Kingdom. So if you have any more countries that you're confused by, you can leave them in the comments. And if there's not that many, I'll just answer them. But if there's a lot, I'll make a part 2 to this video.